So UFC 323 Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan 2 just took place, and Tony has died. I'm going to be giving you my immediate reaction to the card, starting with the main event. We fucking did it. We are so fucking back. We just fucking destroyed Merab. Who does that to Merab? Who 50-45s Merab? Petr fucking Yan! Dude. I'm so fucking happy right now, man, because he really made it look fucking easy against Merab. Like look, I made a whole video talking about how I thought that this fight was going to be a lot closer than it was on like the odds. Like Merab was a fucking minus 400 favorite, for God's sake. I just realized my ceiling fan was on. I had to turn it off. But dude, Merab should have never been a minus 400 favorite. Like that was crazy. That was literally insane. Like Petr Yan, he has basically beaten everyone in this division apart from Merab, and he clearly had an injury in the first fight. So I knew that this fight was going to be a lot closer this time, but I was fucking wrong. This fight wasn't close at all. Petr Yan destroyed Merab every single round. 50-45 Merab. He took Merab down multiple. He took Merab down more than Merab took him down. Merab shot 30 takedowns. He got 2 of them, and one of them, Petr Yan just hopped straight back up from. Petr Yan out-grappled Merab. On the feet, it was night and day. And let me tell you what I really think the difference in this fight was I think it was Petr Yan breaking Merab's nose in the first round. Because Merab just looked human. Merab did not look like the fucking machine that he normally is after he broke his nose. And so after his nose was broken and his cardio was compromised, and he was going to that body kick early as well, landing that body kick in the second round, the fourth round, and the fifth round, had Merab literally fucking screaming at the top of his lungs because of how much pain he was in from that body kick. Like, he was not hiding that well at all. Yeah, man, Merab was just trying to, just failing takedowns, not landing anything. Petr Yan was just lighting him up with jabs, 2s down the middle, the body kick, elbows in the clinch, taking him down. And that's something that I said in my breakdown is, Yan has to open up the threat of the takedown against Merab. And that's how you open up the striking. That's what Merab does to other people, right? But you need to do it to Merab too, because he is a great grappler of himself, but he has to worry about not getting taken down as well. And his hands start to drop and you start beating him up, bro. But man, now that Yan is back at the top of this division, there are so many fresh matchups. Like there's the Umar versus Yan fight. There's O'Malley versus Yan too. Now, in regards to a rematch, I guess we could run a rematch, but I don't understand. We should probably try to run a different fight in the meantime. I don't know if Merab has got fucked up. Merab got beat up bad. Yan, he barely took any damage in this fight, man. I really don't understand how 2 of the judges gave Merab, how do you not give Petr Yan a 50-45? I literally scored every single round for Petr Yan. Yeah, man, it was just crazy to see it. I thought it would be a close. I thought it'd be a 48-47 and Yan could maybe squeak it out, but I was ultimately picking Merab to get it done just because of how big of a gap that Yan needed to overcome in this rematch. But dude, Yan looked the best. That might be one of the best performances of all time, man. 14 fight win streak, Merab Dvalishvili, bantamweight GOAT, and you just destroy him like that, man. I know Lucas Tracy is out there clapping his hands somewhere, man. People were clowning Lucas Tracy for his Yan being the GOAT conversation take. It's there now, man. You have to have that conversation. Yan and Merab are 1-1, and there were a lot of robberies on Yan's record. Yan is up there as one of the best fighters of all time. We have to make that clear, but yeah, man. Holy shit, man. Yan, he did it. I'm literally just cannot believe that he did it, man. He styled on Merab. Made it look really easy. He literally stuffed almost every single takedown. When he got taken down, he got right back up, just beat the fuck out of Merab. Dude, that body kick and the breaking his nose in the first round, I think that's really what won him this fight, man. He was just able to put the pace on Merab, walk forward the whole time. He had Merab wobbled a couple of times in this fight. Dude. Petr Yan is the champion again. It is good to be alive, man. What a fucking fight. This whole card was fucking phenomenal, except for this, man. And this was going to be a banger. this fight was panning out to be a banger because by the time that the fight ended, Pantoja, like the fight fucking ended like 1 minute, like 30 seconds into the fight. Van already landed like 10 shots and Pantoja already landed 5 shots by the time that they already broke their hand. And it was 30 seconds in. This fight was about to be a war, man. And Joshua Van, he trips fucking Pantoja. Like Pantoja head kicks Van. Van catches it after he lands it. Starts to go for a takedown against Pantoja. Pantoja puts his arm out to brace. And his arm just completely dislocates. The slow-mo was super fucking disgusting to watch, man. I hope Pantoja heals up fast, bro. But Joshua Van is the new flyweight champion, I guess, bro. I don't think we can call him the champion, though, man. Because it was 30 seconds into the fight, and Pantoja ends up hurting himself. Obviously, I understand why people are upset with Van for celebrating right after he won, but I don't think Van thinks that he's really the champ too, man. Like, I don't know. I don't think Van is like, oh yeah, I'm the best. Like, I think he was just happy that he was getting $1 million fucking dollars. It ended in 30 seconds. Yeah, man. I feel bad for Van because he's going to get a lot of hate over this for no reason because it's not his fault. It's not his fault that, like, what is he supposed to do? Just throw the belt on the ground? Say, I'm not the fucking champion? You know, like, you have to, I don't know, man. It is a very complex moral situation because it is not Van's fault that this happened. He pushed fucking Pantoja down. Pantoja caught his hand and it just dislocated his arm, maybe broke his arm. Man, I don't know what to think about this. Like, genuinely, like I hope Pantoja just heals up fast so we can see it ran back. That's what I hope. I want to see Pantoja heal up immediately, man. Like, I know he's 38. It can't end like this for Pantoja. This can't be the end of Pantoja's career. Like an injury, that is brutal. Really brutal, man. But I guess congrats to Josh Van, but I can't, I love Joshua Van. He's one of my favorite fighters, but I just can't consider him the champion, bro. Because he did not beat Pantoja. He pushed him over and Pantoja hurt his arm. So, yeah, that's my opinion on it. Joshua Van's not the real champion, but I don't think we should be sending hate to Van. Because it's not his fault what happened. That's just unlucky that he didn't get to win the belt legitly because it was looking good, man. I know it was just 30 seconds into the fight, but this was going to be a war. Like, this was about to pan out and be a banger, and it just sucks that we got robbed of that. So, yeah, man. Let's talk about the next fight. I'm so happy, thank you! Listen, man, I see a lot of people saying that this was an early stoppage. I'm sorry, bro. If you take 30 shots unanswered to the back of the head and you're like lying there just holding your hands above your head, the ref is going to stop the fight. You have to protect yourselves at all times, bro. I don't think that this was a bad stoppage like a lot of people are saying. I think this was a clean stoppage, man. Moreno, he was not getting out of that situation. He got taken. Let's just talk about the fight as a whole. First round, Tyra shoots a takedown on Moreno. Dude, first, let me say this about the commentary on this fucking card was atrocious. Joe fucking Rogan. We're gonna talk about the Barber fight in a minute, but Joe fucking Rogan, during this fight, Joe Rogan's like, yeah, man, I really think Moreno won that first round. He's not even trying to attempt to sub. He's just trying not to let Tyra change position. Like, Tyra is literally the one holding Moreno down. Tyra is the one holding Moreno down and kicking Moreno in the first round. And Rogan is like, yeah, man, I really think that Tyra is losing this round, man. Like, look at his vicious attempt at, shut the fuck up. Like, genuinely, what are you talking about? Tyra won the first round. And in the second round, it was not an early stoppage. Like, the commentary was like, you got to think that's an early stoppage. Moreno was he had him flattened out. He was pummeling him with ground and pound shots, probably landed 20 shots to the back, like not the back of his head, but he landed 20 shots to his head unanswered. Moreno is just shelling up. Tyra's got his back completely. What is the ref supposed to do? Just let Moreno, like, yeah, man, let's get Moreno some more brain damage. Let's get Moreno some more damage. Yeah, he's not getting out of this. Moreno was about to get TK fucking O'd easily. So I think that, man, I'm happy for Tyra. He'll probably end up fighting Josh Van in the meantime. So it would be cool to see Van versus Tyra. Maybe they could do that in Japan. That would be sick to get a Japanese card because Van does have the Myanmar fan base that's in Asia, and Taira is Japanese, so that would really be cool to go to Japan and see this fight. Obviously, I would prefer to get Pantoja versus Van ran back immediately, but it doesn't really matter who Pantoja comes back and fights as long as it's a title shot, Like, let's say Taira beats Van and then Pantoja comes back. Like, why does it matter that it's not against Van? That because he hurt his arm, You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really matter who Pantoja comes back against because it was so short. So, I'd like to see Taira versus Van Ran while Pantoja heals up. So, yeah. Let's talk about the next fight, man. This was a dumb pick for me. I don't know why. Why did I pick Cejudo, bro? But, man, Peyton Talbot looks like a completely changed man, bro. Dude, Peyton Talbot looked fucking damn good in this fight, bro. First of all, he was taking Cejudo down. He took Cejudo down like 3 times in this fight. Made it look easy as well. Just shot some double legs on Cejudo. Easy. Oh, yeah, man. Olympic champion. They hand those bitches out for fucking free in fucking Frank Ocean's house, bro. Olympic gold medals. Who needs those, bro? Talbot took Cejudo down multiple times in this fight. On the feet. Dude, I thought as soon as they started fighting, I knew I picked the wrong person. As soon as they started fighting, I'm like, fuck. Talbot's about to beat Cejudo's ass, bro. So Talbot just starts piecing Cejudo up easily. Landing 1-2s on him, landing leg kicks, landing these body shots. He was ripping the body against Cejudo, and it was really hurting Cejudo. Cejudo was just outmatched in this fight, man. Like, he looked slow on the feet. He just did not look himself, man. Like, I think that Cejudo coming back to the UFC is probably going to age as like the worst mistake ever made. He has destroyed his legacy, man. Like, at least when he retired on top, I don't know. You could be like, oh, he's a what if. And now we know that he gets beaten by the next generation, like Aljo, Merab, now Talbot, Song Yadong. This was a big mistake for Cejudo to come back to the UFC, man. But big respect to Cejudo. He's a legend of the game. I know I disrespect him a lot, but yeah, man. Talbot looked like a completely transformed fighter in this fight. Like 2 fights ago, he got taken down by Barcelos every round, arguably almost got finished at the end of that round. And now he goes out there and takes Cejudo down, starts doing the fucking flight, sticking his tongue out. He did the Max Holloway point down against Cejudo at the end of the fight. They banged it out at the end. Yeah, man. Talbot was straight up just fucking clip farming on Cejudo. It was pretty crazy to watch. I think I might have been a little too harsh on Talbot. I think I was just kind of upset because he got the Dana White privilege, but maybe he really did have vertigo in that Barcelos fight. So, yeah, let's move on to the next one, though, man. Come on, man. Why does this always happen, man? Another split decision for fucking Jan Blachowicz, but this time it's a fucking draw. And let me say this. I do agree with the scorecard on this one, man. I do agree. I do think that the 10-8 is warranted. Man, look at the striking numbers, 100-98. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, Blachowicz knocked down Guskov in the third, and then Guskov knocked down Blachowicz in the second. But in the second round, Guskov destroyed Blachowicz, literally just laid on top of him, raining down ground and pound and elbows on him in the second round. First round, it was a clear Blachowicz round. He went out there, out leg kicked, out jabbed. It's just, why does this keep happening, bro? Like, Blachowicz could arguably be on a 4-fight win streak, but now he's on a fucking 4-fight mystery box streak where you have to just fucking explain every single performance. Like, Blachowicz arguably could beat Pereira. He arguably could have beat Ankalaev. He arguably could have beat Olberg, and he arguably could have beaten Guskov. And now he just makes it too close in every single fucking time, man. Dude. As a Jan Blachowicz fan, I just can't take this shit anymore, bro. Like, can you win a fucking fight? And Unk still got it, bro. He deserves to be at the top of this division for sure. But it's just so weird. Like, like if this was a 5-rounder, he would have destroyed Guskov, you know? I'm about to take a sip of water. If this was a 5-rounder, would have destroyed Guskov. He made one mistake in this fight. It was getting caught, and then he wasn't able to get up. On the feet, he was much better than Guskov. And if this was a prime Blachowicz, he would have destroyed Guskov. But, bro, can we just stop going to these fucking split decisions and these draws and shit, bro? Jesus Christ. It's hard being a Jan Blachowicz fan, man. It's a rough time out here, but let's talk about the next one. We had Grant Dawson versus Manuel Torres. Dude, Grant Dawson, this was the Sean Brady game plan reimagined, bro. Why were you even entertaining the striking with Manuel Torres? Why? Why? Just why? Why would you ever entertain the striking with Manuel Torres? Grant Dawson goes out there. He starts winging overhands with no setups whatsoever. It's only a matter of time before Torres sleeps him, bro. I knew I picked the right person the moment the fight started, and Grant Dawson opens with an overhand right that looks like from fucking iCarly. Dude, it was insane. Grant Dawson, you have zero fight IQ, man. You don't have a chin, you don't have striking. Why are you even entertaining it with Torres, who has all first round finishes? He has never been out of the first round in his entire career, and you're entertaining the striking with him. Genius game plan from Grant Dawson. Really, give it up for Grant Dawson. What a smart game plan. Go out there and strike with the deadliest fucking power puncher in the division. Very good game plan, but yeah, man. Grant Dawson, back to the apex, man. I hate to say it. I like Grant Dawson. I'm not a hater of Grant Dawson, but he just got slapped in this one, man. Next fight, Terrence McKinney versus Chris Duncan. Dude, this was crazy. This fight was fucking crazy because and it almost went exactly like I predicted, except, okay, this is what I said. In my prediction, I said McKinney is going to go out there. He's going to hurt Chris Duncan very early. Duncan's going to survive, and then he's going to knock out McKinney. And that's basically what fucking happened. McKinney goes out there, wobbles Chris Duncan badly against the fence. Duncan recovers, then he drops McKinney, and then he puts the fucking submission attempt on McKinney, and then he just fucking chokes him unconscious. So, yeah, man, Terrence McKinney, I gotta give a credit to both of these guys because they went out there to bang. But Terrence McKinney needs to come up with better game plans, man. Terrence McKinney needs to figure out how to survive after 30 seconds, bro. Because he goes out there, and if he doesn't beat his opponent in 2 minutes, then he just kind of wilts. And yeah, man, he just got 2 minutes of fucking bum rushing him, I guess. Sorry for inhaling right there, but my nose is clogged from screaming during the Jan Merab fight. But Jesus, man, McKinney, he needs to come up with some better game plans because I just don't see how this is going to work going forward if you're just going to go out there and bum rush your opponent, and then if they survive, you lose. Chris Duncan could have, I feel like McKinney, low-key, if he played a technical fight with Duncan and then hurt him and then actually, I don't know, man. I just think McKinney sucks. I hate to say it, but he just sucks, bro. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Macy Barber versus Karine Silva. I'm not going to talk about this too long, but you know what I am going to talk about? Dude, the commentary team. During this fight, man, I wanted to strangle Joe Rogan, bro. Every single submission attempt that they did, they're like, this is a very deadly position. This position is insane. There was a part during this fight where they were entangled on the ground and they were looking at each other trying to go for leg locks, but they weren't going for leg locks. And Joe Rogan's like, there's a very deep leg lock attempt here. And they were just staring at each other, not doing anything. And I'm like, bro, shut the, Joe Rogan, bro. During this entire card, during the Merab fight, fucking DC was like, I honestly think Merab is upright. What? Dude, the fucking commentary team was tweaking, bro. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about this Barber Karine Silva fight. There was a moment in this fight where Karine Silva landed a kick towards Macy Barber, and it was on the ground, and the ref was like, that did not land flushly. And then the commentary team was like, it did land flushly. And then they told the ref it landed flushly, and then he treated the situation appropriately. So I guess there was that, but Macy Barber wins. It was a decent fight. Next fight, Sadikov versus Ziam, man. All right, let me just talk about this stoppage, because this stoppage was, I think this was an early stoppage, because the round was already over. But yeah, man, I think Ziam, all right, let's just break down the fight first. Ziam goes out there, he starts taking Sadikov down, gets Sadikov down easily, gets his back, beats him up the whole first round, wins the first round easily. Dude, the total strike numbers, 76-7. 6'7", bro. 6'7". Look, 76-7 on total strikes. That's crazy. Fares Ziam deserves to be ranked over Michael Chandler. I'm just going to straight up say it. This win over Sadikov is better than anything Michael Chandler's had in the last 4 years. Ziam needs to be ranked effective fucking immediately, but the stoppage was a bit early. I will say that, bro. I would have liked to see Herzog let Sadikov try to stand up on his own, and then if he wasn't able to stand up on his own, then you can call the fight. But now that the round is over, if Sadikov was able to effectively stand up and go back to his corner, I don't see why the fight could not have continued. But like Herzog just like grabs him and's like, it's over. But it was like towards the end of the round. So I think that the fight definitely could have continued if Sadikov was able to stand up on his own and go forward. So I do think the stoppage was a bit premature, but Ziam was going to win regardless. He looked damn good in this fight. He was able to take Sadikov down basically whenever he wanted. He was piecing him up on the feet, had him hurt multiple times on the feet. Pretty sure dropped him. Did he drop? Yeah, he dropped him at one point. Knocked him out with these crazy elbows. So big shout out to Ziam. I think he deserves to get a ranked opponent. I honestly think he should be ranked now because 5-fight win streak. Like, what has Chandler fucking done? Well, we can talk about the Roofy fight, I guess, because let's talk about these. Actually, I'll just pull it up right now. Actually, I'll wait till the end of the video. But there were some cool fight announcements that got announced. We'll talk about those towards the end. But Edson Barboza versus Jalen Turner is the next fight we need to talk about. And bro. Barboza needs to fucking retire, man. I'm very happy for Jalen Turner. Shout out to my good friend Dana Black for finally unretiring and catching the W. Barboza, you just don't fight the same like you used to. You just don't have it anymore. You just don't have it, man. You lost to Jakar Close, and now you just got brutally knocked out by Jalen Turner. Lost a couple of years off his life in this one, man. Like, he got fucked up badly. I'm very happy that Jalen Turner is back. He will always be interesting. He's kind of like a Khalil Roundtree-esque kind of fighter. Like, he's got a shitty record, but he's very, very good. Got a couple of decisions that could have gone his way, type shit, Jalen Turner is very good, all right? I'm very excited to see him come back into this division. And if he can continue to put on performances like this, who's to say he can't make a little bit of run in the division? But I don't think Barboza is very good. So I don't really rate this shit very much, So, yeah, let's talk about the next one. Marvin Vettori. Man, I think they might have to cut Vettori from the UFC. I mean, he did good in the fight. Like, he arguably could have been towards Vettori. There's an argument Vettori could have won, bro. Like, Vettori could have got round 1, could have got round 2, and like there's arguments for these fucking Vettori Glazers, but I think Bruno Ferreira was landing harder shots. But in like whenever Ferreira landed, it looked like it hurt Vettori, but not really because his like what is this dude's fucking chin made out of, bro? Fucking adamantium or some shit, bro. But yeah, Vettori's chin is insane. I don't know how he ate some of these shots that Bruno Ferreira was landing on him. I don't think Ferreira looked very good in this fight either, so I don't think I'm going to pick him moving forward. Like, I don't know if I could pick Bruno Ferreira to win against anybody else in this division. Like, he was winging shots. He was leaving himself open to be countered a bunch in this fight. Maybe that had to do with the weight miss, and that kind of just, like, fucked up his technique a little bit, but yeah, man. Marvin Vettori, I don't know how, he's 32 years old. He's on a 5-fight losing streak now. Yeah, man, I don't know if Vettori, like, let's see him fight like a bum. Like, I want to see Vettori fight someone that's not good at all to see if he can, like, maybe you could do, like, I guess Kopylov has some skill. You could do, like, Vettori versus, maybe if I'll just feed him the fucking Bo Nickel or something, bro. I don't know. Like, whatever you want to do with Vettori, maybe they'll do him versus, like, Shara Bullet or some shit. That could be a banger. But, like, I think Vettori's cooked, man. I think Vettori might have to hang him up because he did not look good in this. Like, I mean, he did look good, but he didn't, bro. Like, he's just so simplistic in the third round. He definitely won the third round, bro. It was so frustrating to watch that third round because I thought that he needed a finish in that third round, and he just doesn't go for it. Like, he had Ferreira hurt at one point in the third round. He just doesn't go for it. So, yeah, man. Disappointing from Vettori. Next fight, dude. Dude, welcome back Czech Congo versus Pat Barry. Holy fucking shit. This was the craziest one-round fight I've ever seen. 2 knockdowns on both sides in fucking 2 minutes. They just went out there. Ivo Aslan and Iwo Bereniski went out there. They threw all caution to the wind and just fucking slugged it out, bro. It was insane. Like, literally insane. They literally just threw all caution to the wind. Fuck. It was actually one of the craziest fights I've ever watched. It was only fucking 2 minutes. So, I don't remember who dropped who. I think Iwo hurt Ivo first. And then Ivo hurt Iwo back. And then, no, it was the other way around. Ivo hurt Iwo first. And I was like, fuck. And then Iwo hurt Iwo back. And I was like, yes. And then Iwo hurt... Dude, I don't remember who hurt who first. It was a... Well, I'm going to rewatch it for sure. It's only 2 minutes. I don't even know what to say, bro. That fight... I hope they... I'll say this. I hope they don't cut Ivo Aslan. Because now he's lost 3 in a row. And I was like kind of like rooting for them to cut Ivo because his last performance was boring. You can't cut him after that, bro. That was one of the best fights of the year. He went out there and slugged with Iwo Bereniski. Dude. Holy fucking shit. That's all I'm going to say, bro. This fight was one of the best fights I ever watched. They went out there and just slugged. And Bereniski slept Ivo Aslan, man. And put him out cold. So, Jesus, man. This fight was absolute cinema. I'm excited for Iwo Bereniski going forward. Next one we'll talk about briefly. We got Mansur Abdul Malik versus Antonio Tricoli. How are you 6'5" and getting standing guillotined? I have no fucking idea. Tricoli needs to be cut from the UFC. Good win for Mansur Abdul Malik. You did what you needed to do. He looked a bit improved from the fight with Brundage, so that's good at least. But I don't think this is like a staple win, man. I think this is just getting a highlight for Mansur Abdul Malik because Tricoli just sucks. Let's just say how it is. He sucks. I don't know. I guess he has motion because he's piping Dern, but he needs to hang it up. Go do poker full time, man. And the final fight was Marion Santos versus Muhammad Naimov. Yeah, man. Marion Santos really impressed me in this performance. Naimov is a decent fighter. He beat Nathaniel Wood. It's a shame that Santos missed weight. Because if he made weight consistently, I could be a fan of him because he is entertaining. He is very good. But he missed weight in this fight, man. And I just can't support you if you're multiple time missing weight. Except your name's Oral By, then I'm going to support you. But the point I'm trying to make here is like pick a weight class, 45 or 55. If you can't make 45, you got to fight at 55, man. But Naimov is a good win, and he knocked him out. And he styled on Naimov, took him down whenever he wanted, and beat him up on the feet too. But, dog, you got to make weight. So that's my opinion on that. But yeah, here are my picks. I picked Merab. I thought it was going to be close, but it really wasn't close. Jan won easily. So I picked Merab. I picked Van. I guess I got that one right, but not really. I would just count this as blank. Got the Tyra pick right. I don't know. Why did I pick Cejudo, bro? Blachowicz debatably could have got that one right. But, dude, look at the prelims. I got every single prelim right, and I did really fucking good on picking them as well. Torres, Duncan, Barber, Ziam, Ferreira, Turner, Bereniski, Abdul Malik, and Santos. I got all of them right, man. I swept the prelims, and then the main card hit, and it just kind of, I don't know. I guess I got the Tyra one right, and maybe you could give me the Blachowicz one, but I thought the draw was correct, so I'm not predicting fucking draws. Yeah, man. I did really good on the prelims. I got 11 out of 14 right. You take away the Van one, I guess I got 10 out of 13. But if you give me Blachowicz robbery thing, then I got 11 out of 13. So, yeah, only got Cejudo and Merab wrong technically. But they announced the full card for the Australia card. Dan Hooker versus BSD is going to be a fucking banger. That is a certified hood classic. That will be a great fight. I do think it's too fast of a turnaround for Hooker, man. I think BSD will probably get him. This fight right here, Mauricio Ruffy versus Rafael Fiziev, I really don't understand the matchmaking. Like, Ruffy loses to BSD, and he gets a jump up in competition against Fiziev. Tell me how that makes sense. I mean, it's going to be a fun fight, but I think it's a mismatch, man. I think Fiziev could out-grapple Ruffy. And then like why like Rufy is fighting on this card and then Salkild's on the prelims. Why don't you just put Salkild versus Rufy and then make Fazeev fight somebody else? Like you do Fazeev Gamrot and then you do Rufy versus Salkild. And then Rongju can like kick rocks or whatever. And then you got like a fucking banger card, bro. But this Fazeev Rufy shit, I just don't understand the matchmaking here. Favoritism from the UFC. You got Jimmy Crute versus Jacoby. I think Jacoby should win it if he's able to stuff the takedowns, which I do think he'll be able to. Just rapid fire, I guess. I don't really care. I mean, we'll talk about it later. But yeah, man, I'm just so... Dude, it feels so right to just have Jan as the champion again, man. It just feels like this is a legendary win for Petr Yan. This might be this is one of the best performances of all time. Like, straight up, bro. He looked on point to do that to Merab, take Merab down, beat Merab up, hurt Merab. I'm going to just say it, man. Petr Yan is one of one. So, what a fucking fight, bro. What a great fight. What a great card overall, except for this. Like, this just hurts my fucking soul, man. This hurts my soul. Like, I'm going to have to defend Josh Van, man. I have to defend Josh Van. He's being delusional, man. He's being a little bit delusional. But man, it means so much to be the champion and whatever. But he has to, I don't know, man. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, do all that YouTube shit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Jan is champ. Live life. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.